While the physical senses are often given more weight in this world, there is another world beyond the everyday, where visions, insights, and intuitions are not limited by space and time. As a seer, you can see things that others can't see and know things that others don't know. Let's dive into the depths of this ancient knowledge and look at the signs that you might be a seer, as well as the huge implications of following this holy calling. Intuition and sensitivity raised. Being more sensitive and intuitive is often the first sign that someone is a seer. This extra sensitivity can show up in many ways, from being very aware of small changes in energy to deeply understanding other people's feelings and experiences. For many seers, this awareness starts when they are young and are pulled to animals, nature, and the spiritual world. They might be overpowered by crowds, loud noises, or strong feelings, and they might look for quiet or alone places to recharge and find their feet. A strong link to insight is one of the signs of being highly sensitive. Intuition is the power to get ideas, advice, and knowledge that are beyond what the logical mind can understand. To know this is to have an inner understanding that comes from deep inside and leads us to our greatest good. For seers, intuition is a natural and effortless way to see the world, which helps them navigate life's challenges and chances with ease and clarity. The ability to sense faint energies is another part of being highly sensitive and intuitive. Some seers may be able to pick up on the faint energies and feelings that run through the universe, even from other people, places, and things. This ability could show up as buzzing, a sense of warmth or coolness, or a feeling of pressure or heaviness in the body. Seers may also be able to sense changes in energy, like when the mood or atmosphere changes. They may also feel very connected to the natural world and its cycles and rhythms. Also, having a lot of sensitivity and insight can show up as a strong emotional and empathetic link to other people. Seers may be very sensitive to the feelings and experiences of those around them, and may naturally be able to understand and connect with other people. Very visual. A big trait of seers is often being able to see very clearly. They might see the world just as clearly with their inner eye as with their physical eyes, and they might use pictures, symbols, and colors to get to higher levels of meaning and understanding. People with this kind of enhanced vision often have a rich inner world full of vivid images and symbols that they can reach through art, meditation, and dreams. Being able to see things very clearly and in great detail is one of the things that makes someone a seer. People who are seers may be very good at picturing scenes, situations, and ideas in their minds. These mental pictures may have a strong sense of reality and consistency. This sharp vision can be a strong way to gain greater insights and understanding, as well as to bring about the things and experiences you want. Additionally, seers often have an innate ability to see and understand visual signs and patterns in their surroundings. They may notice trends and coincidences in the world around them, and they may know deep down what these signs mean for them in their own lives. A lot of déjà vu and time slips. One of the more strange and interesting things about being a seer is having frequent déjà vu or time slips. Déjà vu, which comes from the French word for already seen, is the feeling that you've been through this moment before, even though it makes no sense that you would have. For a seer, déjà vu can be more than just a passing feeling. It can be a sign of a deeper link to the way time doesn't move in a straight line. Seers may feel déjà vu as a reminder of how the past, present, and future are all linked, and as a chance to think about what is important at that time. Time slips, on the other hand, are more noticeable times when things happen, or moments seem to happen outside of normal time. In these situations, people may find themselves in a place or time that makes no sense to them. They might see things, people, or even themselves in a different setting, which makes them feel lost and confused. For seers, these events can be especially powerful because they make them question what they think they know about time and reality. For seers, having déjà vu or slipping through time can be seen as chances to learn more about reality and their place in it. They might use these events to improve their psychic skills or insight, or they might just use them to enjoy the mystery and wonder of life. Dreams and visions that come true. People who are seers often have vivid dreams and images that let them see into the unknown world and give them deep insights and advice. These dreams and images are often very symbolic and carry messages, lessons, or warnings from the subconscious or higher worlds. For many seers, these dreams and visions are important ways to heal, grow spiritually, and think about themselves. They help them reach higher levels of wisdom and understanding. One thing that makes seers unique is their ability to have predictive dreams in which they see what will happen in the future or gain insight into how their own lives are going. Dreams like these are often very clear and full of details. They may also include symbols or pictures that are very important to the person who has them. While not all dreams are predictive, seers often have a better ability to tell the difference between normal dreams and dreams that are telling them something. As well, seers may have clear dreams, which are times when they are aware that they are sleeping and can choose what happens in their dreams. This skill gives seers more freedom and independence as they explore the hidden worlds, and it can be a very useful tool for healing and self-discovery. Astral projection is another thing seers can do. This is when they leave their bodies and explore the astral plane or other levels of reality. Psychic and empathic skills. As a seer, you naturally have empathic and psychic skills that let you sense and understand energies, feelings, and small details in your surroundings. With these skills, seers can connect with other people's feelings and experiences, and they often help people gain insights and understanding that go beyond what their physical senses can perceive. One thing that makes someone a seer is that they have a strong sense of empathy, which lets them feel and understand other people's feelings as if they were their own. This empathic link can be both a gift and a challenge. It lets seers help people in need and give them deep insights, but it can also make them open to taking on other people's feelings. To protect their mental health and keep a sense of balance and stability, seers often need to set healthy limits and take care of themselves. Also, seers often have psychic skills that let them see and understand information and forces that are not in the physical world. Some of these are clairvoyance, seeing pictures or symbols in your mind's eye; clairaudience, hearing sounds or messages that other people can't; clairsentience, being able to feel and sense energies and feelings; and claircognizance, being able to know things that others don't, intuitively without having to think about it. Synesthesia and seeing things in more than one dimension. Some interesting things about being a seer are synesthesia and multiple awareness, which let people experience and understand the world in ways that go beyond what their physical senses can do. When you stimulate one sensory pathway, your brain automatically and unconsciously experiences another sense pathway. This is called synesthesia. For seers, this means they might be able to perceive things through more than one sense, like hearing colors, eating shapes, or physically feeling sound. Multidimensional vision is the skill of being able to see and understand things that are not in 3 dimensions. People who are seers may be able to see energy fields, auras, and faint vibrations that others can't. They may also be able to see and talk to beings or entities that live in other worlds or places. This ability to see things in more than one dimension lets seers get to deeper levels of understanding and insight and move more clearly and with purpose through the hidden worlds. As one of the things that makes someone a seer, the ability to have synesthetic or multidimensional perceptions, and to make sense of these perceptions in ways that are important and connected to their own lives and travels. One way a seer might experience synesthesia is by seeing colors or patterns when they hear music, or having a physical sense when they are around certain colors or emotions. Seers may also have multidimensional perception, which means they can see and talk to beings or things that live in other planes or places. This could mean detecting the presence of ghosts, angels, or other supernatural beings and getting signs, insights, or direction from them. Knowledge not explained. Knowledge that can't be described, or what is sometimes called knowing without knowing, is something that only seers have. People who experience this have information that can't be explained logically or tracked back to a normal source. It's a natural, intuitive grasp of ideas, facts, or thoughts that a person has not consciously learned or been taught and may go beyond their current level of schooling or experience. For seers, this unexplained knowledge can show up in many ways, such as getting answers or insights to hard problems out of the blue, understanding a complicated idea or concept without learning it, or knowing for sure that something will happen in the future. This kind of knowledge usually comes from a quick realization, a gut feeling, or an intuitive understanding that isn't based on logic or what you've learned before. This mysterious knowledge is different because it doesn't come from thinking about it or getting information from outside sources. It seems to come from a deeper, more intuitive place that the mind can't understand. For the seer, this can be a deep and tough experience that is hard to explain or confirm to others. Seers may have a hard time putting their intuitive knowing into words, and people who don't understand or believe in this unexplained knowledge may be skeptical or dismissive of them. But for the seer, this knowledge that can't be described is a strong way to get through life's challenges. It can help you make decisions by giving you direction, understanding, and clarity. It can also comfort and reassure you when you don't know what to do. The seer's journey. Being a seer isn't just about having special skills. It's a holy calling that encourages us to connect with the unknown worlds and discover the limitless potential of the human spirit. We can start to manage the unseen worlds with grace, wisdom, and humility if we know the signs that show a natural ability for intuitive perception. Accept that dreams and visions can change our lives, and honor the cultural and ancestral lines of seers and mystics. As we become more aware of our own divinity and connect with our better selves, we can use the seer's skills to work for the good of all living things and help make the world more peaceful, healing, and whole.